You're watching ENN International with Ed Neusbit.
Good day. Welcome back to ENN, where we give you all the news you never knew you needed. I'm Ed Neusbit. Today's top stories. An entire country could be on drugs, and a Clinton presidential bid halted by the click of a mouse. But we start with former nightly news anchor Brian Williams, who has been keeping a low profile after his recent suspension, amid allegations of embellishing facts in his stories. After weeks of inactivity, reporters finally caught a glimpse of Williams as he returned to shore from what has evidently become a new hobby: competitive fishing. Williams, with only a few minnows in his bucket, failed to place in the event, but was quoted as saying that the one that got away was this big. Something else that's big is the loophole that Irish politicians are scrambling to seal, that permits its citizens to legally possess certain drugs. A recent ban on over 100 drugs incredibly failed to include several that are highly addictive and banned everywhere else in the world. Older, more established drugs such as cocaine and heroin are unaffected by the loophole, but ecstasy is. This no doubt explains the widespread public displays of affection witnessed over the past several days. Hillary Clinton has come under fire for using a personal email account and not a secure government one while she was in office as Secretary of State. Mrs. Clinton has responded by saying it was for simplicity that she used her family's private server, and that she has turned over all work emails. Punters are wondering if this might negatively impact a potential run at the 2016 presidency. But while one might feel sympathetic towards Mrs. Clinton for what appears to have been a harmless oversight, one should really spare a thought for the individual tasked with wading through those emails, all 55,000 pages of them. What's this here? Hey, I'll make a copy. Moving on. The state of Utah is considering restoring firing squads to execute death row prisoners, unless the drugs for lethal injection, the commonly used method, become available again. Also in Utah, NASA test-fired their solid rocket booster. Apparently those stories are unrelated. Speaking of space, it's nearly 46 years since America put a man on the moon. This week, they established direct telecommunications with Cuba. In the words of Neil Armstrong, one small step for man, one giant... Nah. Well, that about wraps it up from ENN. Be sure to tune in next time for more of the news you never knew you needed. I'm Ed Neusbit. Cheerio.
We're clear, Ed.
She's funny, that one.
Really?
Yeah. No, I mean, she just... well, it's a thing we've got, it's... I mean, I probably shouldn't. I mean, not while we're on air, of course, but, yeah, I mean, it's... she does make me laugh.